I need to know immediately. I know you... It's... There's kind of a bit of conflicting information as to whether you work for Ozymandias or not, but at least you are kind of within that crew. Have you seen any of that crew around? There's a serious problem.
I'm gonna be honest, I just arrived. I don't believe so.
Okay. If you see them around, tell them to talk to me immediately. Ozymandias might be in trouble. Apparently there's a vampire's nest, and this vampire nest thinks he's a traitor. And they got real pissed when I mentioned his name.
Yeah, I don't believe I've seen any of them today.
Okay.
Around, I should say.
Alright, well, you did say you just got into town, so if you see any of them, let them know to see me. I need to speak to them and try to see if there's something they know about the situation.
But don't talk to him.
I gotcha.
Also, if you hear a very loud thumbprint noises, run. They're very giant and they can go invisible, and they might try to steal your blood.
Yeah, he went towards the hill, I think.
Oh, fun, more invisible people. Fellow guard.
Yes.
Are we to either A, wait at the docks and await the arrival of the person we need to arrest, or B, trudge back in there?
When he gets back, we are going to arrest him. We told him to come with us. And especially since he attacks Hammer and then continued to attack him even though he knew.
Attacked Hammer, continued despite guards have told him to stop multiple times, and continued to disobey.
But that's the least of our
orders.
problems. You heard them. They called Ozymandias a traitor. He might be linked to this, and he might be able to help us with the situation. So I'm going to try to find one of his crew people and see if there's something they can help us, or at least something they know that might help us with the situation. Because I thought I saw one of them earlier. Maybe they left. I don't know. Damn it. Where the hell are they?
People wish to go in to retrieve their other guild members. I do believe I might need to follow.
I'm currently with the mercenaries in the den. We are getting them out.
So they're on their way out then, is that correct?
Correct.
Alright, then, if you're on your way out, we're not coming back in. We are going to continue guarding the outside until you come back. And there they are.
Oh.
We need a healer.
Oh.
How do
Dude,
you
we hate to help you, we need to.
I mean, they're...
Do you need help carrying any more supplies?
Emergency healing required.
Okay, you brought them here. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
I was just about to go back to the beach, but I'm glad you brought
Please help
me
out with this
instead.
one.
I will get the shark man here. All right, they're actually on their way.
Wait, hold on. Do you know if they're fine with nature magic?
They're holy if that's already taken, so you have to put him on the floor.
Yeah.
Life and death, either or.
Put him in the just put him in the circle.
Just
Put him
gamble
in the
it, I
circle.
suppose.
Where's the other one?
Okay.
We're going to have a little chat later.
Don't no.
Me and the other guy.
No, no.
Later, my end.
Kai is going to deal with it. I'm going to tell him we are not dealing with it right now. We will talk to him later, but Kai is going to be the one that does it.
Yeah, I could say.
Where the fuck did he go? Did you see the one with the silver plate and the... That's what I'm asking. You're referring to the one that...
What?
The silver plate and the red parts.
This isn't ringing a bell.
I mean, he was the one that was calling out formations when we were in there.
Oh, no, I don't think I've seen him.
Damn it.
Button back hammer. I can fun.
Thanks, Doc.
Where's the other one?
Which other one?
The one with the silver plate and the red
Take care.
cloth
Right away as well, chat.
that was calling out the formations. The one that was...
Still in there. There's a good margin in there. We ran with the wounded. There was wounded and we ran out with them. We don't know what happened to the rest.
So he's still in there.
Yes.
There
There are several still in the swamps.
Several.
We trudge back in.
We figured.
Concentrated blood. I am aware of how enraging this is. It is a miracle that I have not lashed out at people, yet here we are.
Do we return? What are you doing?
They're back.
Oh, well, there they are.
Oh,
Let's help the wounded, shall we? Who's injured?
Do you need help? I can help carry you.
As I went through, there was
Is
one
anyone
right
still
there.
in there?
I don't need help carrying. You can't carry me anyway.
Brian, you were bit.
Here. Do you need mana?
God. That's like...
Are you kidding me?
Well, they're just going over there.
Fuck's sake.
That's my healing master. I gotta...
Yeah.
Please. Before they follow us.
Get.
All here, they're still sitting by the port. Fine. Yes, there are.
Get back.
If you are bitten
injured.
or you are wounded, go to the orange house.
As far as dealing... Do you need any mana?
I feel the blood down my back. Ah. It's an 8 for the roll.
No. I don't... No.
Still bleeding.
And you, what were you doing watching us?
Waiting.
My healing didn't do that good, but...
Why do you think I was up in the rafters? One of them walked under me, I could have skewered it.
Do you need any
no one's
mana?
to go into the swamp anymore. Right now.
Yes, I know you feed on mana. I have learned how to use my magic a little bit since, well, the last time we made our deal. I'll take that as a no then.
That one's 0 to 100.
DM note.
For a few seconds.
As guards, you can add down directly in the future list of module Vampire Nest in the dungeon.
Okay.
Well, I got some good intel. I'm following that party and making sure they're safe.
Hey, Fox Lady, you're popping
Can
in.
I ask who rebelled and threw you in?
I believe it was like Rayos or and like Midas.
To be fair, we can't keep anyone out of the swamp. Out of character DM note. So, we won't punish them for that, but...
It's complicated.
If it's a...
These are wolf ears.
Did you get yourself
But I'm also a raven.
checking your neck?
Well, a doggy.
I need to walk off for a moment.
Have you ever seen an owl bear?
How about can you come out?
Hello, fella.
Oh, sorry.
I was worried when I heard you didn't come back with the others. I was about to...
People are fucking fools.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Want some fish trash?
No, thank you. I appreciate it, though. I'm not hungry after what happened.
There's still 2 puncture wounds in his neck. There's still 2 puncture wounds in his neck, but everything else seems to be fine.
I...
That right there.
Have you checked with the healers?
You did?
Hut yet?
I'll get the digging care of in a minute. This is not my first time being bit by a fucking vampire. It's happened a lot.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah, I'll have somebody with live magic look at it. I'm going to facilitate it to the dragon. And I'm pissed off at her. Alright, thank you.
What did the dragon do?
Oh, nothing. Just picked me up several times. And I was just like, please don't pick me up. But it's fine.
Yeah. Sounds like she's still kind of the same old, same old. I thought I'd just let you know. Okay. We will be, taking appropriate measures against the one that stabbed you with the harpoon. Just to let you know.
He didn't hurt me at all. And I wasn't myself, so I'm not going to be pressing any charges.
Are you sure? Because he kind of stabbed you a second time.
No major injuries. I just gotta look at it from Midas.
Okay. If you're sure there's no charges, then we won't press any.
I don't know. Maybe somebody gotta go to the merc. Why?
I can heal
got some
them.
asshole in the swamp to clean.
If it's not blight magic,
Yeah, give me a fucking mop with holy water. That's the best thing I can do.
Is she doing okay?
I'm gonna go find a fit person.
person for a second. Hold on.
She isn't dead. Luckily.
Okay. Excuse me.
Are they okay?
She should be okay. The healers were able to take care of her, it looks like.
The moment I left side, this happens. I've drawn another circle, this time in the grass. I was told that more are coming that are in need of healing.
No, that there should not be anyone else in the swamp. There's only one other person, and he... Are you life magic?
Nature.
Okay, then you
And
may...
healing, but
he's...
that's also nature.
He's got a vampire bite. That needs
So
to be
I've
dealt
heard.
with. So, that's all he needs help with, but everything else should be... There's no serious injuries on him. That's the only one that's left.
So there's no more coming?
It's just him, and that's it.
And went to the beach, and no one else called for healing, and apparently everyone returned from the swamp.
There's only... Well, there's one more person, but he just needs to deal with a vampire bite. He doesn't have any serious injuries. He just needs the healers to help him deal with a little bit of vampire bite.
I'm going to get her some water.
Shay helped heal one out in
Or some fruit juice.
swamp. Bryant got bit and Shay healed it.
Oh, you already healed... Okay, then I guess he's fine then. He was under the impression he was...
Bryant or different?
Different. The one in the silver plate armor that we were with when we initially went in.
No.
Okay, never mind. He has not been cured of vampirism. So you still need to check him out when he gets here.
Shay thinks red-haired individual helped, but not sure.
At least when I spoke to
Shay
him...
only fixed shoulder.
When I spoke to him directly, he said he still needed it.
Bit second time.
Possibly, but all I know is that I talked to him and he says...
Shay saw it bit second time.
Okay, but he still is under the impression he needs to get it healed anyway, so he's still going to come here and get the healing, so...
Might, cause second.
Anyway, he's still going to come by and have the bite wound checked out just in case. Because he's not sure. So, worst case, you might just need to check him out. And...
Fine, Bryant.
When I come back, if you are casting Ash again.
I tried to shoot him and it didn't work.
Ah.
My bitch now.
He was grabbing my
They
head.
got me.
Not the dagger. Pulls out the soul crystal. Puts it back in her pocket. I don't know what to say. I know you're listening to me, but I can't hear you. And I guess this makes it easier. You know I found a way back for you. But I don't know how much I trust Sulfur. She is always trying to take people's souls and keep them for themselves. For over 20 years, I never knew you guys were in my dagger, and almost a month ago, I found out that you were. And it only took me a month to find a way to get your souls released. I don't know if I can trust it. I don't know. I can take that risk of Sulfur taking them. I know she probably knows about you, but I don't know what to do. Moi could have took care of this so easily, but she's just gone. I don't know. If I can't trust Sulfur to do it, I don't know who else can. There was that moth, but she hasn't shown up around recently either. You both meant so much to me. I missed you so much. I just missed you. I don't know. It would have been so much easier if I found out a way to keep you safe back home and, found someone to exercise your souls and not worry about the kinds of magics and stuff that people can use to steal souls. And it's just like, I just want you free. I don't want the dragon to eat you. I care about you all too much. If Sulfur can guarantee that you can move on to a better place, then I will do that. If she can't, and all she can do is release your souls and can't guide you after that, then I'll hold off. I'll figure out a way. Then I will have her teach. Or I will have someone else teach. But I'm not going to leave you in there for eternity again. Another 2 decades. I can't. I just can't. I can't. Everyone keeps jumping off the damn cliff. One of these days... One of these days... The Nexus isn't going to be them.
If this thing gets back. What's that on you? And
What happened?
I won.
Do you recall the Scarecrow? The one with the sword lodged in its chest that caused that chaos a while back.
So he's about to get thrown.
It's showing up again, and despite how many times I say don't fucking touch it, people touch it. It seems to be fine for right now, but for future reference, they saw what it did when you touched it. It hit someone across the face, and they continue to do it.
Look, the protections are up in place.
Simple creatures.
The Nexus is up. If they want to poke the bear, they poke the bear. It's fine.
It's a training dummy.
If you've told
Sorry if
people
I'm
not
being
to do
irritable.
something,
I've
it's
just dealt with the
instinct
most.
for them to want to do it.
I think I killed
Ironically, headache-inducing situation I've seen.
Yes.
She can't find
it. I
Bryant.
think I killed it.
But what do you mean you
I
can't
hope
by
you
the
did.
tree
That was
on
an
the other
incredibly
side of the
risky
building.
move, as last time someone did that.
What do you
engaged
mean
in a
you
fight
can't
that
find
went
Bryant?
on.
He
And
should
was
be here.
satisfied.
That's why.
Shay went to go get juice for Bryant because
I
Bryant
can't
got
see it. I
bit.
just hear it. What's happening?
And Shay fixed the bite, but Bryant still had blood loss, so Shay was getting juice to help.
My blood
Yes, Bryant
boiled.
is still by the
I
tree.
had such a
Juice
thing.
where? Not in the
Okay.
swamp. Tell me not in the
tavern.
swamp. No, he didn't go into the swamp to get juice, right?
Hello? Goodbye.
No, Shay got juice from tavern for Bryant.
Okay, then that's fine.
Bryant got bit when in the
Where's
swamp.
What the?
Thank you.
Do you have a moment? Since we made our deal, there was a bit more information that I kind of learned about the dagger.
Oh.
And I want to make it clear that I am going to honor my agreement, and that when my business is done, it's yours. But I did think to let you know that my parents' souls are imbued into the dagger.
They're imbued.
They're trapped in the dagger. They,
Is-
a man named Johnny Crystal.
Is it runes on it?
There's a lot of symbols on it. Pulls it out. Not any runes that I can tell, but there's a lot of markings. That's as much as I have ever been able to know. Our world was always limited magic. As far as I can tell, the person wielding this probably came from Aether, since the magic seems to be similar to what they used to kill my parents.
There's somebody that can look at it. And he's my friend. His name is Ward. He can see if it's runes. He's at the tavern, I believe, if you want to show it to him.
Sure. That would actually be pretty helpful.
Mhm.
New insight?
I'm hoping so.
Oh.
Maybe I can finally find the killer.
Killer?
Not around here. This was almost 20 years ago.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
gosh.
Thank God.
What the fuck is that thing?
Oh, fuck me.
We
That's a tooth
done
fairy.
experimenting with weird things.
We ran into those in the fairy dark. Or Fey dark.
What does it do?
Why is it here if it's from the Feydark?
Well.
That's
Why?
Well, I went back to the Feywild.
Well, I guess it won't be a problem. Okay.
I felt assaulted, so I struck back.
Why did you feel assaulted when it stung me?
I don't know. Didn't we just talk about that whole
What
bond
does
thing?
that mean? But yeah, but I didn't think you were serious about the fucking thing.
Still surprises
I thought
me.
I don't know. I didn't know if you were serious about it, so I just assumed so.
I can be. Just usually it comes from, the other kind of.
And I know. Because my people are the victims of one of many of yours. Apologize. Maybe. But forgive. Not this day. I am sorry I stabbed you. But I will never forgive.
Oh my goodness.
Never.
Oh, that's dramatic enough for me to need another drink, excuse me.
Look, man, it's not good to hold a grudge like that, no?
I am sorry for whatever my ancestors or my kind has done to your kind. Yes. I can only apologize truthfully for my own actions.
Was that satisfying enough to you, my lady?
Yes. You may take your leave.
So yeah, I do like the white hair. It is nice contrast to the red. Very pretty.
It's a rare occasion you'll ever see it.
Oh, I'm glad I've seen it now.
Do you know what my kind has done to his family?
It's best not to talk about it over a drink.
You know, perhaps it is not the... perhaps it is not my place, I don't know the context, but...
And you're saying that you can break them in half. I guess.
Oh.
And then you hear tink from your legs, right beneath your foot. Some sort of coin, seems like a silver piece of silver. Lucky day.
Silver.
But you notice just a second after you picked it up, it was on the tail.
Tastes good.
Hey Vex, does anything happen when he tries that?
Are you trying one?
Oh,
He's under your contract, right?
I am under a
Something,
Fey
yeah.
contract, a Tempest Knight
Okay.
contract, and another contract.
Okay.
He's covered
So
on all
everything-
bases.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It will double your senses, so everything greedy and fair right now, you feel it twice.
Oh.
What is happening? Why are you all looking at me?
And Astra is just used to it.
Oh yeah, she uses that constantly to teach you. You can speak more fluently if you wish.
Why you
Or
look
more
so freaked
deliberately,
out?
Like a novel.
And why are you speaking common?
I don't know.
This is
Today
what
must be an exquisite day. The day I finally learned to speak common.
What?
Exquisite.
That is
Do you want to try one? With Fey
I
stuff. Could be fun.
I did eat one, and now I can speak
I have
common.
issues.
I can now speak common.
Frivolous one could say.
I have issues
Those some very
with
good
trust
friends
issues with
there.
Faye, so I will politely
Yeah,
decline.
no, I just did it a favor. So.
Maybe I should take two for future use.
I have like.
Just remember that you do now owe the Fae things, right?
This stuff, and he didn't get poisoned.
You know what? I'm not I going don't know, to it's offering you.
Care to
I can't really
explain
drink
what that
unless
does
I wanna
mean
try
to
and
me? I'm
throw tea down my gullet.
welfare.
I don't see anything.
Last I smelled them was like by the fountain, and then I smelled you. You smell kind of funny. Why are you not talking? Are you mute? Someone take your tongue? Open your mouth so I can tell. Hi!
Maybe their jaws wired shut. Because, you know, there's some.
I don't know, I feel like I've seen them talk before.
Oh no, they
I
just
don't know, they
opened
look
their
like the
mouth.
person that I'm looking for.
Who are you looking for and why?
Well, I mean, I mean, they don't look like it. They smell kind of, and then kind of look like who I'm looking for. I'm looking for a person that has like a hoodie, black hoodie, orange stripes, and they have like a hip on. They have a gun on their hip.
I'm gonna be honest that I haven't seen anyone like that today, other than maybe him.
They have yellow eyes, and I don't know what else to give you as a detail. Like blackish red hair with a tail.
Well, I mean, he doesn't have blackish red. He's just black and gray.
You just smell. It smells like the person that I'm looking for.
Well, I mean, I don't have a.
Like, I'm not saying they are, but
I mean, all you can do is try to talk to him and see if he can open up to you, I guess.
open up to me now. I demand it.
What? Let's spin the wind.
Must be the wind. Hello, Trish.
Hi, Tris.
Sir, wait, sir, miss. Trish?
Hello, friend.
I can't actually tell. No offense.
Shay going to go.
To be fair, I don't have a
hide him.
boob window, so most people don't understand.
Shay will be back.
Hello, friend.
Hello?
Gabo, armor need repair.
Wait, Gabo.
Oh, friend, no recognize Gabo. Gabo was in Big Mech Suit.
Mech suit. Wait, you were the golem?
Yes, Gabo was inside.
Wait. Who can just control golems from the inside?
It's not a golem. Think of it more like a suit of armor.
Well, I
Yes.
mean,
Big steel suit.
well, I mean, there would have to be some kind of magic or something because, I mean, that armor was way bigger than her.
Gabo
I
build.
believe I'll. Yeah. I believe the little center core is where she is, aren't you?
Yes, Gabo's inside core.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Like, her arms wouldn't be able to reach out where the arms of the armor is, so it's got to be...
Is chair and lots of pulley buttons.
Buttons?
Gabo have buttons and levers inside.
I mean, show her the button that you have to collect the armor.
Gabo show button.
You can start hearing heavy stomping coming back this way.
Oh.
And just right next to her is the suit of armor.
Oh. Hi? I guess? Or, you know, or...
Yes, Gabo build craft things, yes. Lots of things. Make flashbanggy bomb. That mercenary friend throw in room.
Ah, okay.
Gabo also cook
That was also
and
one
make
of my,
things out of stuff.
more recent additions to the agricultural guild.
That reminds me,
Yes.
I need to start crafting some vampire-specific poisons.
Gabo can help
Sounds like a
research.
good idea. I'm gonna book the reports for Mystical Panda for Seekers in case we can figure out anything. Though it's not technically not what Seekers do, but like it's good to have at the back of head.
I'm going to have to write up a whole thing.
Who knows? Who knows? Maybe we can gather like parts of the things and like sell those for like artifacts for Aether. Who knows?
Gabo tried break horn off vampire. Didn't work. But she's gonna hold onto the arm a little bit, just underneath where there's no acid. Gabo still have acid and spiky things stuck in armor. If wanna see what acid made of.
The acid is probably just part of the dungeon. I don't think they were the ones that set up the traps. So don't ask me why the College of Men
Very dangerous
feel
dungeon.
the need to put such traps in there. Me and the Polycool were going to go on a mission through there, but I did not expect there to be that many traps. That's going to be very interesting if we go through.
Gabo say, will it help? Just look for Gabo. Gabo going to make repairs. Not too damaged, but damage from going through wall.
Alright. Take it easy, Brian.
Broke stone doorway.
How much do you know about Osmodeus?
Shay.
So I know you're in Aether a lot.
No. She gonna go.
Alright.
Poke.
Yeah. You poke me?
Yes, I was just simply asking if you knew much about Osmodeus. I know you typically set up shop in Aether, so...
I like to keep my distance as much as possible because his is the type of personality that is causing lots of trouble back home.
Well,
Like, you know, hoity-toity noble type.
that much I know. I was hoping you might have any insight as to... do you think he might have been responsible for the vampire nest?
Hard to say, since they kind of just stick around, but they also go all over the place, and they're invisible so much you don't know where they're going, so I would have no idea. And asking will be hard.
Well, that's why I'm
like,
checking,
what are the
because...
odds he's actually gonna answer?
I mean, you heard them when I offered them the blood. You know, oh, Osmodeus has barrels of blood, we can give it to you. They got very angry very quick. And their instant...
Called Osmodeus Traitor.
Exactly.
Yes.
Which one of two things. Either they think he's a traitor just because he's not constantly feeding on people, which is a possibility. As far as I know, he keeps his nose clean in Aether, at least. I don't know what he does when he leaves, but at least when he's in Redwall or when he's in Aether, he keeps his nose fairly clean. Or the other thing is that is his kin or clan or however that works, and he betrayed them in some way. My guess is with how angry
Could
they
also
were
be
and how
simple.
angry they sounded, it sounded might be on the other side of things in some way. Or he could do what he's known for and he did some kind of deal with them and fucked them over. That's a distinct possibility as well.
Yeah.
I think vampires in cave not get out very often. Would be hard to know what Asmodeus do.
Makes no sense why they would. I mean, I guess the swamp is open enough. The closest way to get to Asmodeus without getting to him, because it's not like he comes to Redwall that often.
No, he only comes here occasionally. So I really don't think I would really get much from him, honestly.
It doesn't hurt to ask.
Well, I intend to probably tomorrow.
Hopefully he will be in a good mood.
I will be giving a whole full report to Kai at least. Let's see, Null's massive vampire nest. The beastmen haven't really attacked or anything, but they're still kind of a sort of a threat. You have haven't even seen them around for a long time, but you have
It's looking
the
rather barren around here.
creatures.
Is everyone here?
I will say, gonna go
Barbarian
look
is
for other
currently
friends.
high.
If ever need Gabba help, just come grab Gabba. Usually with friend Brian.
I'm here. I'm just talking to people. It's probably
lady.
quiet because it's almost 15 minutes to end.
I see. Well, very well.
You know, Trish, let me ask you, what's your opinion on
At
Dominion?
the very least, they aren't in the swamp.
I was double checking to make sure people aren't in the swamp. Well, I wasn't going in, I was just asking here. Because it looked barren and I had a gut feeling that there might be some idiots in there.
My opinions. There's always a fight between us and the Dominion with the mercenaries, but I honestly am not sure. I mean, we worked well today. I like to think so. A lot of the problems we had was people that weren't, used to following orders. I actually spoke to him about that earlier. Like, honestly, it seems to be two very specific people that have problems. You have you have people on our end, like Lynn, that continuously causes problems on our end. And then on the mercenaries, they have a few handful of people that causes issues on their end, so... And is he going into the swamp?
What's your opinion on...
Oh, god damn it.
What's your opinion on... Oh boy.
You know what, screw it. He's...
Tempest, though, wasn't it?
He's Tempest.
Seemed like it. Oh.
Lady.
Yes.
Lady.
Yes.
Lady.
Yes.
Purple Lady has been informed to go see you. Forget to talk to you. Purple Lady from the winery.
Okay.
Purple Elf.
I need to talk to her.
Yeah.
Oh,
you mean the drow. You said she's at the winery?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No, I mean, she is from the winery. I just told her to look for you, but technically I believe she's still in town.
All right. I need to look for her and let her know about the whole vampire thing. I'll talk to you in a bit.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
I might have something for that.
They do. All right. Lead on, Austria.
Have you seen the Mari, the drow with the purple hair?
No, Mara was a... I don't know.
That one somewhere.
Okay. Oh. Yes, I need to talk to you for a second. If you have the time.
Understood. I'm not doing anything.
I can't remember if you work for Nurgle or Osmondeus, but either way, you probably should be.
I'm technically contracted to Nurgle, but I have dealt with Asmodeus.
This might be very pertinent either way. Let's walk over here for a second. So, we dealt with a whole situation this earlier this afternoon.
Something about vampires, the little...
Yes.
I don't know what else to call him besides an arsonist, just said vampires.
Yes, there's a vampire nest in the dungeon in the swamp. The reason why I thought I might need to tell you about it is they seem to be very angry about Osmodeus.
I wouldn't be surprised. He's most likely made a multitude of enemies.
They very specifically called him a traitor.
I don't know anything about that, but I'll keep that in mind.
I don't know what it's about, honestly. They kept asking for human blood. I mentioned that, well, we have vampires like Osmodeus, so we could probably find some way of giving them blood. And that's what set them off. They immediately, as soon as they heard the word Osmodeus, they immediately got very pissed off and called him a traitor.
As one does.
And they got a lot more
There's
aggressive.
only two things that I can think of, and one of them does not seem probable. Is if by chance he was a part of the nest and betrayed them, or he made a deal with them a long time ago and still has betrayed them.
Honestly, I think the deal is more likely.
Very. Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
But, since we weren't ever able to clear the nest because there were just too many numbers and we didn't have enough people to clear it out, it's still there, essentially. We're going to try to clear it out tomorrow. In the meantime, we've made some protections to try to keep them from getting into town again. But that might not stop them from trying to get into Aether as well, so... I know he has a bit of a reputation, but I don't care. I want to keep everyone safe, so, including him.
When I see him, because he is away on business as of right now, I will relay that to him.
Also,
and I will even include the part that they call him a traitor, because he might divulge some information. As much as he likes to claim he's secrecy, he's too flamboyant.
This is very true. So, Nurgle might want to know as well. I don't know if they would try to attack her since they are kin. And she's the much sensible one, and I definitely want to make sure she's safe, so...
Well, I will make 100% sure that it gets to Nurgle and Asmodeus.
Thank you so much for your time.
Inform us, we'll try to do our best to treat you for this. And now I have to find...
I need a drink.
Nope.
I see people heading in the swamp. With 8 minutes till closing.
It's
Why?
Tempest. Tempest is one of the strongest orgs, from my understanding. We're not going to get in the middle of whatever operations they may have.
Fine. So long as they can fucking handle themselves. I'm getting tired.
Yes, I was looking for you actually.
Yes, I was talking to the guard and I came looking.
I believe whatever. From my perspective, it seemed like whatever that being is, they were high. Whatever drugs they took.
That's what I assumed, but they were crawling
messed up
around on the
with their
ground.
organism, but I didn't have much experience with that, but I did make anti-alcohol remedy in the past, so I adjusted the dosage and made the anti-drug remedy for this case. I assume might have a little bit of migraine, but it's fine for now. As for payment, I still have no idea what are the prices for the Killers Guild. So instead, I have a proposition. Are you a fighter, or what is your trade, if I may ask?
I'm technically a mage, but I've been working at the winery. The sword is just something.
Now has to suffer the same fate as I did when I first began.
Is he doing things for you as well?
He has a mark on his hand, which allows him to see souls.
That
he's
explains his
getting used to it.
apprehension towards some of us.
Mm-hmm. You feeling okay?
I didn't sustain any injuries, but I wanted to make sure you're okay.
I'll live.
I'm glad you're...
It was so peaceful earlier, and now all of a sudden that happened.
Blame me.
That's Red Bull.
I made the unfortunate... I made the unfortunate case of, oh, it's going to be quiet and everything's going to be calm today, and I jinxed it.
I don't blame you at all.
No, that's about how it goes here typically.
Fair.
You gotta think about it. Normally when some days go quiet, there's always something that's bound to happen.
True.
Pretty much so.
So nobody jinxes it.
But we all jinx it a little bit. I very literally am chomping at the bit often for something to happen. Not like I want to, die or kill people, but it just kind of feels wrong to not be doing so, or something to be happening at least.
Well, if you don't mind, I best go back to Dominion headquarters. I need to make sure the rooms are okay.
Aye.
And I got a mountain of paperwork to fill out for Kai to explain the situation too, so I probably should get on that.
Aye. Oh, fuck around and find out, I suppose. It was an interesting conversation we had.
Shoot him. Gonna shoot him.
Probably like instantly when I said it wasn't, but then I clarified that it was a red rock and not a dry rock. There was a wet and a dry
Are you
rock.
okay? Is he bothering you?
What? Bothering? This motherfucker literally punched me out of a tree!
Do you need
I
me?
was simply asking them questions, and they just fucking punched my foot, and I fell all the way down the fucking tree. They didn't even say sorry. They just flicked me off.
Is this true?
Wow, I'm surprised it didn't lie.
You're saying yes? Okay. That's technically assault if he was minding his own business in the tree and you attacked him.
Nice.
You're saying no now?
I climbed after him because I was trying to ask him questions, and then he punched me out of the tree. What's simple about that?
You kind of okay. So he was chasing after you, and you were defending yourself. Well,
Well, more like I found them on the tree, and then I was trying to talk to them earlier because they didn't, like, for some reason. I don't know where they went. They went in a bush and they disappeared from me when I was trying to ask questions. So then I found them again on top of the tree. So I climbed the tree, and then I asked them questions. And then they didn't answer me, so I persuaded to ask more questions, and then they punched me off the tree.
which you consented to. Otherwise, he would have went back to the Nexus.
Well, I mean, I consented to it because I didn't think he would punch me.
So, punch him out of nowhere? Like, what I would suggest is go to the beach, wait until he follows you, slap him, and then because of the magic rules where if he doesn't consent to it and it's not in the training grounds, you'll just teleport in the Nexus and he'll be over there, you'll be over here, and you'll be way far from him and you can just hide somewhere so he doesn't find you. I would just deal with it that way because I can't do anything really since we only have like maybe 2 guards today.
Yeah.
So I would just do that.
3, I think, but I don't know where the other one's gone.
See, this is why I add the poison to my alcohol. It makes it much stronger and much easier to deal with these situations.
Yeah, I had to call myself dumb, I'll be honest.
And also, I do believe we're closed.
Maybe 25, 30.
I go about 30. Yeah, probably minimum.
Actually, no, considering everyone has a shitload of money, I'm gonna say minimum 100.
Fuck you.